Okay, so at this point, I'm going to model how to provide non-contingent attention. As you can see, there's 3 steps. I'm going to start my stopwatch, and then as soon as it goes off, I'm going to provide you with attention. If you're engaging in challenging behavior, I'll remove attention, wait 2 minutes, and then provide my attention and reset my stopwatch. So we'll just assume that it went off now, and I would say something along the lines of, hey, good job. I like how you're sitting there so quietly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, that feels good.
Well, it's nice to be recognized.
And then I will hit start again when I'm done giving you the attention. Wait another minute. If you're engaging in challenging behavior at that point, I would remove attention by not making eye contact. I would kind of like just pretend like I'm not even noticing what you're doing. Wait till you're done. Wait an additional 2 minutes. And then I would say something like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? And that's it. That's giving non-contingent attention. So now I'll get you to start the stopwatch. I've given instructions here on how to do that in case you need that. And if you need to watch the video again, you can.
Okay, what am I'm going to start the timer, and then what am I going to do?
And then I'll just sit here. We'll pretend that I'm not engaging in any behavior.
Pretend that you're sitting nicely?
Yes. And we'll pretend the timer just went off.
Hi, I really like how you're sitting there nice and quietly.
Thank you. Okay, so then at this point, you'd be done giving your attention. You'd reset the timer. And this time we'll pretend I'm doing something, I'm engaging in challenging behavior, and you're going to ignore the behavior.
Okay.
So we'll say that pen clicking is the behavior that you're trying to extinguish.
Okay.
Okay, so you've started your timer, and your timer just went off.
So basically I would be waiting for you to stop and then an additional 2 minutes?
Yes, so you would pay no attention to the behavior at all.
Okay.
Hey, look at this. Hello. Fine.
Okay, well then I
And
would,
then you would, yeah.
wait 2 minutes and say, I really appreciate the way you're sitting nice and quietly.
Thank you.
It's very soothing.
Thank you. So that is that, and it looks like you started the timer appropriately. You responded when the timer went off appropriately, and you also waited the 2 minutes after the challenging behavior. Did you want to do it again, or with less instruction, or?
I need to practice with a timer, I think.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I understand what I have to do. I just have to get better with the timer.
Okay. Do you want to watch the video again?
Sure.
Okay. So you can set the timer. Why don't we set it for like a shorter amount of time? So set it for, we'll say 25 seconds.
Okay, so to set your timer, you're going to hold down the arrow buttons at the same time until you see this image. Plop, and then this image here. So once you get to this image, you're going to press set, which is right up here. And you're going to use these 2 buttons to adjust the time. So say we want to set it to 1 minute. We are going to go up to 1 minute. And then we are going to hit set 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once we're at this point, we want to change that B, which means beep, to a V, which means vibrate. We're going to do that using these arrow buttons again. So go through, there's the V, and we're going to hit set 2 more times. So that's set up there, 1, 2. At this point, we can go ahead and hit start, which will start the timer. And then once the timer goes off, you can provide your attention and then hit start 1 more time once you're done giving your attention.
So do you feel comfortable using the timer?
I feel comfortable saying I need more practice with the timer, but all the information is there. Just need to practice. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I feel good about the timer now.
So there's also instructions on the screen here that you can follow along with.
No, I feel good right now.
Yeah.
There was one button that was missing on the steps.
Okay, so do you think that you'd be able to independently start the timer and provide the attention at the correct times?
As long as I have instructions to the instruction, access to the instructions, and just in case I forgot a step,
Okay.
no, I should be fine.
Okay, so what would you do if you were providing attention, or what would you do as soon as you're done providing attention with your timer?
Oh, you start the timer again.
So you just hit start again.
Yep.
Okay. So it seems to me that you have a pretty good understanding at this point of what non-contingent attention is, as well as when to provide it, and obviously we could spend a little bit more time using the stopwatch, but you have the instructions, and that's kind of just something that over time it's like muscle memory, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think we should talk about any follow-up. I can come back in say a week's time and we can see how we can take a look at your data that you've been recording and see if the behavior is decreased, and if not, then we can look at changing the times that you're providing the attention.
Okay, so are we gonna go with this schedule for a week? Is that the plan?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
do that. And then I've also provided you with post-training instructions, which includes what you can do if you have questions when I'm not here.
Mhm.
So where is that instruction? Yeah, so after the training session, you'll be given a copy of the presentation, which includes the video that models how to set your stopwatch. You can refer to this video when the trainer's not present. And you'll also be given a copy of the performance checklist, so you can just see step by step what you need to do. And in the event that you have any questions, I've also left emails and phone numbers of people you can contact with follow-up questions. So you can call the agency whenever you need to.
Very good. Thank you.